Alright, what's up guys? So, this is Real Paranormal Stories, episode 7. It's absolutely nuts that we are officially 3 episodes away from finishing season 4. And it's nuts to me that, see, 3 or in 8 weeks, so in 2 months. This will obviously be coming out next week, so Monday, which would be the 24th, so 24th, 8 weeks, so that'd be August 24th. So on August 24th, season 5 from my math. I'm not really as good at math as I used to, but yeah, so today's episode I will be talking about Carly. Actually, an experience that happened to both Carly and my fiance. So, as I said, from now on, everything that I film will also appear on my main channel, which is the Horrifying Nights, the main channel. And that has, I haven't checked in a while. I should check it, but it has between 1,200 and 3,000. I know it's a big margin, but I haven't checked in a while, so yeah. But so every single thing I film, doesn't matter how long it is, I'm just gonna be putting everything on there. That way I can get paid, and actually, because it's actually been working, especially for this channel, it's actually made all the channel, the subscribers have gone up, the viewership has gone up. So, for example, when season 4 first started, when episode 1 first came out, I had 48 subscribers on this channel. I was getting around 10 to 25 viewers. Well, now I have almost 100, and the viewership has doubled and in some cases tripled. Last episode was the most watched episode in a season and a half. So, yeah. Because on my main channel I get between 250 and 2,000 viewers. Just depends on, like, the main show, which is the Horrifying Nights show, or Uneasy Crimes, which I've had a big problem getting that monetized because of the content that's on there. You know, talking about, John Wayne Gacy and stuff like that. It's very tough to have advertisers be like, oh, okay, that's good. But yeah, let's get to the episode. So, Carly officially moved into the house I'm going to be talking about today, and where the paranormal experience happened, in 2012. It was actually the very last day of school that she officially moved, which is very sad, because when she moved, that was it. I mean, my fiance was officially gone. She had been in Texas by then for 3 years already. Jamie left the previous year, and now her. So it was very, very, very tough with me, but somehow stuck it through. And Carly, I would say Carly is the closest friend that I have. If I had to say, okay, this is the closest friend that I have, she would be it. The closest friend that I have. So she officially moved in, and not even a week, about, I would say, 5 days into the new house, she had a paranormal experience. And the great thing is that when she moved into the very neighborhood that my fiance lived in. So, and Jamie, Marie, they both live in Oklahoma. They're basically an hour and a half apart, so they're all in a driving distance away from each other, but they live in the same neighborhood. Carly and my fiance both live in the same neighborhood, and so one night, They were just talking in bed. They were on Carly's bed. They were just talking. They had the blankets a little bit pushed up because they had turned the air on. It was a tad bit cold, so they bundled up in the blanket and were just talking. I didn't specifically ask what they were talking about. I should have asked that. Just give more details on everything, because I like to be as descriptive as possible with these paranormal experience videos. I like to be as informative as I can. Sometimes I do forget. I mean, I do film 18 to 30 videos a week. The last 4 weeks have been so nice. I've only, like this week is the lowest I've ever had to film anything, at just 14 videos. And when I say 14, I don't record all 14 in the same day. I usually record all the recaps and everything that I can record and on the audio only videos. Those are the ones that take the most long, like the after shows and all that stuff. And then all the main shows, which, I mean, usually just the man and the man span are usually the only ones that are over 5 minutes. Every other other thing that I record is between minute to 3 minutes. And editing doesn't take long at all, because I just do everything on iMovie, so it's a lot more easier. So they were sitting and talking, and then all of a sudden they got this. The only thing that she could describe to me, and my fiance said too, is that they both said that it sounded like it was scratching and rumbling at the same time. At first they thought that it was by the door, but when they got up to go near their door, it was actually coming from the floor. So Carly got on the ground, put her ear to the floor, and then it got really loud. They both jumped. So next thing, they hear the sound moving outside their door and into the hall. They go over there, but then out of nowhere it just stops. So they go back into their room. When they go back into their room, the blankets are on the floor, which is very scary. It's not every day that you see blankets on the floor that were just on your bed. But they thought that, and I would think too. I mean, I believe in ghosts probably the most. I mean, my fiance believes in the ghosts even more than I do. If I had to give a percentage, about 97.5%, I believe in ghosts. The other 2.5%, I try to debunk or try and find a logical explanation and all that stuff. Because for a while I was a paranormal investigator. I haven't done that in years. I wish I would do that still, especially since I do YouTube full time now. I mean, now I do it full time since school's done for the summer until school starts up again. YouTube is full time. I mean, I also work in social media, customer service, and all that stuff. I actually work with Amazon now too, but I'm going to start posting content on there starting July 1st. I wanted to figure out what I want to film and put on there, so I'm going to wait till July 1st to officially. So they think, so they put their blankets up, and Carly actually puts it more secure on the bed so that it can't fall down. Well, all of a sudden the noise starts again. So they follow the noise, and this time it goes a little bit farther, near the steps, but then it just stops. So they go back into their room, and the blankets are on the floor again. So they are obviously scared, as anybody would, and it happened 2 more times that night, and then for some reason it never happened again The blankets thing did happen at least, she says, at least 3 more times. But it's kind of crazy that it happened 4 times in one night, but since then, in the last 7 years, it's only happened 3 times. So, yes, that is it. I am also going to do the recaps for Horrifying Nights Universe, so I'll do this now. So, episode 4 talked about years 1947 to 1950. 1947 was when the Meetings House was officially built. And the Meetings House, if you don't know, is where all the killers get together and they basically have their plans in place to take over the city of Horrifying Nights, one neighborhood at a time. And then 1950, the city officially reached an unbelievable 13 million people. It was officially the most populated city in Indiana and one of the most populated in the Midwest. And then episode 5, I talked about 1955 to 1960, 1955, the Colts House officially was built. And obviously it wasn't the Colts House right at the gate, either was Meetings House or the Mansion. This is just what it became. The Colt, which is the Horrifying Nights Cult, it officially started in 96, but obviously that's for another time. 1960, the city officially reached an unbelievable 14.5 million people. And then episode 6 got to 1970, and so 1967, 1969, 2 things happened. The old man officially moved into, and the old man basically, he has this huge lot of land, a bunch of acres and all that stuff. It's beautiful. And he has this corn maze. And the corn maze would become symbolic with a big thing, corn maze killer. But that would be many years later. But he officially moved in 1969. By 1970, the city reached its highest number of people in the city at or 15.5 million people. This would be the most. It wouldn't start going down until, I want to say, 1992, 1993, because of a huge thing that would happen. That's for that era. So, that is it. So make sure to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.